Hello guys. Right, okay. This isn't like one of the easiest videos I've ever had to do because I am so angry. Um, yeah, I am really angry after what's been unfolding in the last couple of days within our community. Right, let me just start from the beginning so you've got a rough idea about what's going on. As you know, there's hundreds of decks and published a year, if not thousands these days. And some of us get randomly chosen to review copies from major publishers, within and without of the UK, and that's lovely. You know, you can just get comfortable. And the bad part about that is we have no control over what we get sent. When you work with an indie deck creator, you kind of know what you're expecting, so you can either refuse the deck or review the deck. But when something just drops on your doorstep, you really don't have a say in the matter. 9 times out of 10, the decks that are sent to us for reviews are the fine, but there's one drops through the letterbox, and it's not fine. And so our job is, mine and all the other reviewers out there who get decks the same as I do, is to make a review before they're released, on here, TikTok, all the socials, and basically give our opinion on what we think of the decks, which I enjoy doing and everybody else enjoys doing as far as I know. But we were all sent a particular deck a couple of weeks ago. We reviewed it. I reviewed it, and I'll give my opinion on it. And the other reviewers on YouTube gave their opinion on it as well. And you guys had left comments underneath all of our videos saying what you liked and what you didn't like about it. And the bad comments outweighed the good comments. Let's just put that mildly, and that's fine, because not everybody's going to like a deck, obviously, whether it's indie deck or mass produced or whatever. Not everybody's going to like it because not every deck is for everyone, and that's fine. And that is our purpose, right? And this is the reason why we come onto YouTube, so you guys can have a sneak peek of a deck before it comes out. And then obviously if you want to pre-order it, you can. If you don't, move on. Right, that's it, end of. Now, we don't engage with the creators of these decks because that's not our job to do so. All we do is our bit for the publisher for basically a free copy of a deck. And don't forget, really, it's not a free copy because we're actually promoting sales for that company, by adding our relevant links and so forth. So, it's our time that we're using to get a deck. And, with the mass market stuff, if you want it, you can buy it for like £14 or something. So it's no deal breaker anyway, whether we review a mass market deck or not. Now, what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to be nice here because I am boiling inside with anger. And what's happened is this said review that we've all done, over the last few days, it's escalated into toxicity from the creator. Now, when someone is a deck creator, I've got plenty of friends who create decks, and I know plenty of deck creators personally. When you're putting your work out there, it is incredibly hard because you're not going to please everyone. There's always something in a deck that somebody doesn't like. It's a bit off, or the people complain about the card stock, blah, 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 blah. And this is what you should be prepared for as a creator, as an artist, as an author. This is what you should be prepared for. You shouldn't expect everyone to like your work. And you are going to get bad reviews, right? And be it a book, a deck, a product to use, Somebody is always going to say, that's not for me, I don't like it. And you know what? Normally there's a reason why people don't like it. They don't normally just comment and say, that's not for me. They give a reason on underneath in the comments on why they don't like the deck. And I like to read the reasons why people don't like to read, don't like these decks. Um, Now, I had a considerable amount of comments on this review, and I don't think anyone liked this deck they reviewed. And the same as on my friends in YouTube as well, and a couple of other people who I know across YouTube. They've had the same kinds of comments as well about why they didn't like this particular deck that we reviewed. Now, what's happened is, over the last 24 hours, my friend who reviewed the deck, she has had the most vile, disgusting comments from the creator of the deck put across her socials, mainly on Instagram. She's been called out for giving a negative deck review. The creator, as I was reading them last night, and I was absolutely horrified because I did not think anyone, especially a deck creator, would ever behave in such a manner towards public, basically. And this person is trying to get their deck out in the world, and they are being toxic and argumentative towards the people who've reviewed their deck. And you know what? I can understand. Well, I can't understand it actually. But if it was just one person who reviewed this deck, okay, maybe the person might have been a little bit biased towards it, or something. They had a problem with it, or problem with the creator, or something. And then everybody else did nice reviews. That's different. But no, we've all said the same, and we can't all be wrong. So, but this person, my friend, has been singled out, right? More so amongst any of us. I can handle myself, right? I don't give a fuck what anybody says because I can say just as much back. But not everybody's like me. Now, my friend rang me last night at 11:30 p.m. and she was really distressed, really distraught because of all the comments coming thick and fast on her Instagram. And it's not nice. It's not nice to see somebody you know and care about upset, especially over something like that. The comments were vile. The creator was swearing at my friend. She was using awful language. She told my friend to chill the fuck out. And for a creator and somebody that's just been published actually by a mass market company, to me, that is completely fucking unacceptable. Now, what I've done is because the creator actually blocked my friend, but what she doesn't know is I screenshotted all of the conversation on Instagram. I've also excuse me. I've also screenshotted all of the comments she's left on my YouTube, all the people who've reviewed the deck on their YouTube as well. She tried to get in an argument with somebody the other day who I know from America, and I've screenshotted all these. And I went onto this person's Instagram this morning because I didn't block them. And the bullshit that I put on the stories about my friend is unacceptable. So I've also screenshotted that and I've sent everything to the publisher. Because one thing I will not tolerate, and one thing that's close to my heart, is bullying. And this is downright vicious bullying. There's no other words for it. And I will not stand by and watch my friend or any other member of the community. As long as I can do something within my power, I will not stand by and see somebody bullied. Because it's absolutely disgusting. It's disrespectful. Despite what somebody thinks of your work or not, you should not bully somebody because they do not like your work. Honestly, I am so angry and so shocked about this kind of behaviour. What is wrong with people now? Why are people so fucking full of entitlement and toxicity and hatred and bitterness towards others. And you know, the irony of it all is the engagement. It's lovely, obviously, to engage with creators, but you know, there's some pretty influential people on YouTube. And these pretty influential people could either make or break that person's work. And that's the way it goes. So, you know, if this person carries on doing what they're doing, they're going to disappear into the oblivion and nobody's going to give a fuck about their deck. And I can see it heading that way now. So I just wanted to come on to just vent the way I feel and the way my friend has been treated and other members of the community too. I had the odd comment, odd snarky comment, but there was nothing in comparison to what my friend had. So when the creator decides to watch this video, I just want to say why. Why are you bullying people because you don't like what people say? You call yourself a spiritual person. You're not spiritual at all. You're a vile, nasty bully. That's all you are. So on behalf of myself and my friends, I want to say stop, because you are doing yourself no favours whatsoever. So that's it. That's enough from me today, because I'm too angry to carry on. There's a lot more I could say, but I don't want to say anything else in case I say the wrong thing. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.